Welcome to the Authentic Change Podcast. I'm Mike Horne, your host, and this podcast is for leaders and coaches who need and want fresh perspectives on what it means to live and to lead authentically. You're a leader who wants to make a difference, but sometimes you feel stuck. You know there's more to life and to leadership than what you're currently experiencing. It can be tough to figure out how to grow as a leader. You might be reading all the blogs and books, but it still feels like you're not making progress. You might even be feeling like you're doing everything wrong. On Authentic Change with Mike Horne, we interview experts who share their insights on how to live and lead authentically. Our guests are trendsetters in building great leaders, teams, and organizations. We provide fresh perspectives on what it means to live with purpose and authenticity. Welcome to this episode of the Authentic Change Podcast.
Welcome to a special episode of Authentic Change with Mike Horne. Over the course of 5 seasons, I've recorded an amazing 121 episodes with a variety of inspiring guests sharing their insights, experiences, and knowledge. For me, it's been an enriching journey, and I've been fortunate to learn an incredible amount from these conversations. Today, I want to take some time to reflect upon some of the most meaningful episodes and the lessons they've imparted. For you and for everyone in today's listening audience, I think this episode is critical if you are seeking to enhance your leadership skills, to foster a positive workplace culture, and to drive your personal and professional development. We're going to explore a couple of big themes that emerged from these 121 episodes. And these themes are authentic leadership, workplace culture and employee well-being, transformation and change management, personal development and self-realization, and communication and empathy as the 5th theme. I'm going to explore each of these themes in depth. These are the themes that emerged for me after reviewing all of our episodes nearly every week for the last 2 years. And I want to give you some insights in each of these themes, some practical strategies that you can implement in your organization and in your personal life. I am so glad that we had a diverse range of guests who brought unique perspectives from the various fields, whether they were MDs, PhDs, coaches, healers. They are enriching our discussion with their expertise and their experiences. So whether you're a seasoned executive or an emerging leader or someone who's interested in personal growth, I think you'll find that this episode really offers lessons that are just about relevant for everyone. And I'm your host, none other than Mike Horne. And what I'm bringing to you is experience, insight, guiding all of these discussions with, I think, a perspective that adds depth to every conversation, a very facilitative style. And you can also learn more about me, and I encourage you, you'll find it in the show notes, but visit me at mike-horne.com. And if you want to get in touch with me, just reach out at mike-horne.com. But on the website, you can learn more about my work, my passion, my journey into the world of authentic change. And I'm going to encourage you to just, stay tuned, listen to what we're going to put forth in today. And one of the things that I want to continue to talk about and what that led me to this podcast, I think, was my book, Integrity by Design, Working and Living Authentically. And I hope that reflects some of my deep understanding of change management and organization development. As it does, I hope that it brings for all of us the commitment to fostering authenticity and integrity in all aspects of life. I think it's a great read at the beginning of the year. If you're listening in January, you'll be hearing this podcast January 2024. I'd encourage you to pick up a copy of Integrity by Design at Amazon so that you can get some insight about creating meaningful change in your life. And you'll find more details about the book too on the website, mike-horne.com. But let's talk about the themes from seasons 1 through 5 of Authentic Change. The first, of course, is just authentic leadership. And you're going to find lots of that in several episodes, that theme. For example, in Authentic Leadership for Everyday People, a bit of a twist on words, but a great conversation there, Authentic Leadership for Everyday People. And also there was a great conversation, Authentic Leadership with Angie Chaplin. I'm just giving you some of the titles. You can search for these. And Multiculturalism and Authentic Leadership. These 3 episodes really spoke to the importance of being genuine, transparent, and true to oneself as a leader. They underlie the belief that authenticity cultivates trust, fosters a stronger connection with team members, and therefore drives higher engagement and productivity. The second theme emerging from the Authentic Change with Mike Horne seasons 1 through 5 was workplace culture and employee well-being. Episodes like Humanizing the Workplace, or do you remember this? Slowing the Great Resignation, or Another Pandemic Burnout, Finding Joy in the Workplace, really emphasize the critical role that a positive, inclusive, and supportive work culture plays in bolstering employee morale, productivity, and retention. So these key topics like combating burnout, creating joy at work, retaining talent are explored within those episodes, and I encourage you to visit them if you're particularly interested in that theme. But let's go to the third theme that emerges from Authentic Change with Mike Horne. It's around transformation and change management. And there are a couple of episodes that you can really pay attention to in this regard. Organization development and culture change. That's one of the episode titles. Another with Ron Carucci was great. Honesty and organization transformation with Ron Carucci. And another, continuity and change. Isn't that a topic that we're always dealing with? Constancy, change, continuity. But in this topical area, I think those 3 episodes really highlight the importance of effectively managing change within organizations, the role of honesty and transparency in those transitions, and how to balance these topics, which really leads us to the fourth theme evident in Authentic Change with Mike Horne, and that is about personal development and self-realization. Episodes like Discover Your Authentic Creative Self, Helping People Becoming Who They Are, A Leader Must First Know Him, Herself, Unleash Your Potential, and Find the Leader Within You with Mark Hirschberg. Great interviews, great discussions on all of those. And they really underscore the importance of personal growth, self-awareness, self-discovery in bringing meaning to work life. The focus is on understanding your inherent strengths, your passions, your potential, and how do you leverage these to become a more effective leader and individual. And I think the final theme that emerges from Authentic Change with Mike Horne is this one of communication and empathy. It's highlighted in episodes such as Empathy from Leadership, Establishing Greater Communication, The Core of an Organization Lies in Its Values with Michael Kurland, and Unearth and Unleash Personal Mastery with David Taylor Kloss. Great episode. All of those episodes in communication and empathy put forth the idea that open communication and empathy are fundamental to effective leadership, fostering positive relationships, and establishing strong organization values. I want to highlight 2 episodes which are my favorite from Authentic Change with Mike Horne. And those are the episodes with Emily Winston and Ileana Berkowitz. They touch upon, I think, some of the pertinent issues in today's dynamic work environments. And Emily really brings some insights into emotional intelligence and the role of understanding and empathy in effective leadership, and the importance of being attuned to their own emotions and those of team members to foster a more inclusive and harmonious work culture. With Ileana, I think we learn about resilience and adaptability and agility in the face of adversity, and reaffirming the importance of those attributes in navigating challenging times. And I think for me, both of those episodes enrich the podcast with the unique perspectives of these leaders and their invaluable lessons. Now, looking ahead, the new podcast series, The People Dividend, promises to continue this journey of exploration and learning. The focus is going to be on the human aspect of business, and we're going to consider how organizations can leverage people as their most valuable asset, not just with lip service to that. So our podcast now, the People Dividend, will host industry leaders, HR professionals, organizational psychologists, and shed light on the strategies for talent development, employee engagement, and organization culture building. We're going to explore episodes. I've already got some titles lined up for the People Dividend. Here they are: Investing in People for Business Success. Another one will be the role of leadership in employee growth. Another will be creating a culture of learning and development. And the goal that we have in the People Dividend is to provide you with practical insights and actionable advice on making the most of human capital, thereby driving growth. So stay tuned. It's going to be an exciting journey of discovery ahead with the People Dividend. And, again, just reflecting on everything that came out of Authentic Change, it's clear that it's an area rich with insights and lessons. Each conversation, each story we've heard has contributed to this deeper understanding of what it means to advocate for and embody change. And as we move forward, I'm excited to continue exploring these themes, bringing you more insightful conversations with thought leaders from around the world. Thank you for joining me on this journey of authentic change. It has been, as just in terms of wrapping up, again, a treasure trove of knowledge and insight for me, illuminating more paths to effective leadership, positive workplace culture, successful change management, personal growth, and empathic communication. The breadth and depth of our topics have just enriched my understanding, and I hope your understanding of these critical areas, but also spurred introspection and personal growth. As we've gone from recognizing the power of authenticity and leadership to understanding the importance of employee well-being, from navigating transformation and change to personal development, each episode has offered what I think are invaluable insights. And perhaps the most striking aspect has been the emphasis on people-centered management. It has a people-centered management and leadership. And while we've had so many of the themes, the 5 themes I've identified, the conversations all lead us back to the essence of organizations and people. And again, going back to those insights from Emily Winston, Ileana Berkowitz on resilience and adaptability and agility, they're particularly important, underlying all the factors of organization success. And I am so looking forward to the upcoming series, The People Dividend. I'm excited to go deeper into the aspects of business that make organizations work for everyone. We're going to have more focus on talent development, employee engagement, culture building, and really just continue with practical insights for making the most of human for people and culture. And I think this is really, as we move into season 6, as we move into this new episode series called The People Dividend, it's really a testament to the ever-evolving nature of the podcast continuously as I strive to explore new dimensions, engage in enriching conversations with you, and deliver valuable content. So here's some more. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I hope you're listening to it in early January 2024. And if not, I wish you well, and let's look forward to beginning the people dividend next. Until the next episode, let's say goodbye to authentic change and get ready to welcome the people dividend. It's Mike Horne. Again, thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Authentic Change podcast. I'm delighted that you've tuned in to listen. Please visit the show notes for links to topics discussed in today's podcast. To download a free ebook on authentic change and leadership and to subscribe to my newsletter, please visit mike-horne.com. Once again, mike-horne.com, mike-horne.com. Once again, thank you for listening to the Authentic Change podcast.